Hey Libra, and welcome to your weekly reading. I'm so happy to have you here. Crosswatchers, welcome. Libra, I know I could be talking to you or someone in your energy, so take the reading as it resonates. But what I'm seeing here first for you is that someone really was deceptive and played games with you to try to get you into a commitment of some sort, a marriage, a living situation. You could have lived with this person, and it was to trap you. With the Eight of Swords coming here, it was to trap you. This person presented themselves like they had it all together, but they actually didn't. And yeah, it's like they were lying and deceiving you, and maybe love bombing you, casting an illusion of their love and of their kindness and of their supportive nature. And they were really just the Knight of Wands here. This is someone who is not grounded, not stable, not committed, not loving. This is someone who is just out to get what they wanted for themselves and to trap you. And I feel like this relationship fell apart due to this betrayal. And yeah, like maybe you figured out what this person's all about and you were like, I am getting the hell out of here. Because you finally learned to love yourself. So you decided to start protecting yourself and your energy. But as you are moving away from this connection, this person is like, wait a minute though, I made a discovery. You are my greatest love and you are the person who makes me happy. And it's kind of too late for that though, because you have walked away. The World card followed by the Eight of Cups. So it's like, you don't want anything to do with this anymore. Actually, with the Ten of Wands coming out, this was a really big burden for you. This relationship was actually very difficult for you. And it's kind of like you've changed your perspective on this person as you have risen above the clouds and illusions that they cast, and you saw them for who they really are. And you may have been put in a situation where you had to, with the Hermit card coming out, you may have to walk a path alone, and really struggled in that space, in your emotions, in your energy. But this was actually by grand design that you went through this experience, because through this you had to lean on your own light, and you discovered the truth of who you are, and who you are is the star energy. This is someone who is a healer. This is someone who is light. This is someone who has a lot to share with the world from their authenticity, from their purpose. So I feel like you actually discovered something. Yeah, with the Hanged One coming out, you discovered some wisdom that really changed your life, and from this situation that really helped you discover what your purpose is, the truth you're here to live, and also with the Ace of Swords coming out, what your worth is. We can see the crown on the top of this sword. You discovered the truth of your worth. And I feel like it was because you came up against an energy that was trying to make you feel like you didn't have worth, make you, like from this betrayal and from these mind games they played to keep you trapped. This could have been like abuse. They could have talked negatively about you. They could have gaslit you to believe you needed them. They could have done all sorts of things. And it's kind of like you had no choice in this situation but to lean on your own light. You may have lost support. You may have really struggled here, but this was there was like a grand design behind the whole thing. And this is you breaking free from the situation and being able to start a whole new chapter, a whole new life away from this person. And so this is really beautiful. And the song that my guides want me to share come from Pearl Jam. Better Man is what it's called. And the lyrics go like this. She lies and says she's in love with him. Can't find a better man. She dreams in color. She dreams in red. Can't find a better man. And what I see here, this person, it's kind of like They don't want conflict with you anymore, so they're going to come in and say, I'm willing to put in the work to make this relationship happen. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make this relationship happen. I don't want conflict anymore. I want, whether this is like a reconciliation or just like friendship, like let's get rid of the conflict or whatever. But I feel like you are choosing to, like I'm saying, you're choosing your freedom, you're choosing to be set free from this situation. And this person is in anxiety and grief about that. But there's something that this person, I don't feel like they meet up to like your standards. This person is missing something that you would require to, of a partner, of a business partner, whatever this is, if it's of a relationship with someone that you trust. This person is missing something, and I feel like you don't really want to be burdened by this person anymore, and you actually can find a better person, you know? The quote that my guides want me to share goes like this: real love doesn't spike your nervous system. It doesn't trigger your fight or flight. It doesn't make you question your worth every 5 minutes. Real love doesn't feel like a conquest. It feels like home. And to someone who is raised to perform, home feels suspicious because it doesn't ask you to earn it. So, my darling, what are you really afraid of? Because you're not afraid of rejection. You're afraid of being seen without the sparkle, afraid of being held without being impressive. You're afraid of being truly known, because what if you finally stop performing and no one stays? What if, when the mask comes off, the love disappears? That's the core wound. So this person also highlighted a core wound for you by this betrayal, by the things they said and did to make you feel less than, you know, everything this person did to you. They highlighted a core wound, and it's kind of like maybe in the past you felt like you had to show up a certain way to be loved, and this person with their conditional love really changed your perspective. And it's kind of like, I could stay here with this person who I honestly could do without, because they're so cruel, because they're mean, because they say cruel things. I could honestly do without them. And it's kind of, you were put in a situation where you, I don't know, it's like you moved away from this superficial love, and it's kind of like, I don't really want anything to do with this anymore. And this is really beautiful for your healing, because now you can show up as you truly are, and you're not trying to impress anybody. And because you have experienced superficial love, and you showed up and you did all the things, you checked all the boxes and did all the things they said you should do and be, and it's not what you wanted. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's not, it wasn't worth its time. It wasn't worth the effort you put into this relationship. And you're discovering your worth outside of that, and knowing that it never left you. So this is actually really, really beautiful. Oh, I forgot to draw your oracle card. Okay, you actually got two. First, you got deep inward journey. You'll be rewarded for the work. How can you alchemize your fear? And then we have you cannot make a mistake. You are infinite. There are infinite possibilities available to you. Where is your heart guiding you? And this card from the guidebook reads, you've drawn this card as a reminder that great power and support exists within and around you. You may feel uncertain about the path forward, especially if you've just overcome a difficult period or situation. You are entering a never-before-experienced part of your life, one with great hope, love, joy, and meaning. It can be scary to leave what you've worked so hard to create, but this is the time to gracefully step forward. You will be rewarded for your courage. Know that you cannot make a mistake. All choices give you more clarity and confidence, and with each choice you make, the universe will swoop in to support your decisions and give you what you need most. You have abundant opportunities in front of you. The question is, which path do you want to take? What is calling you the most? Because multiple opportunities await.